always been there. They move them around a lot. Hiya.
So how long have you been in Strangeways then?
A few weeks. I don't know exactly. Now stop going on about it. Hiya.
Hiya.
Bill.
Yes.
He was wonderful, I can't believe it. Well, you, sir, what did you think?
Well, it doesn't really matter what I think, does it?
Do you know what job he does? Go on, guess.
I haven't a clue.
He's a dentist. I couldn't believe it. It was in the advert, you know, but I couldn't believe it till he showed me his card. A dentist.
Come on, Andrew, how can I go and visit Stephen when it means I'm going to be sat next to the woman who's trying to take my last penny from me?
Well, forget about me mum then. I mean, you'd be doing it for Steve.
Oh, well, that's easier said than done. It would be fighting like cat and dog after 2 minutes. And that's not going to help him one bit. He's got enough on his plate without finding out what a parasite his mother is.
Anybody at home?
Aye, been up an hour waiting for you.
So what do I tell him, eh? When he asks why you're not there?
Well, how about telling him the truth?
Morning.
Morning, William.
I think I'd rather lie.
All right, Andrew. Tell him we're dead busy. Now, that there's true, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we're up to his necks.
He plays some funny tricks, you know, does life.
Hilarious.
Number of folk I've had begging me to hear them sing or watch them stand on one leg and juggle billiard balls, all desperate to be stars.
Hey, all the world's a stage.
Aye, and it needs to be. Number of people wanting to get on it, and all they lack is talent. Ambition, oh yes, confidence, oh, bags of that, but talent, not a flaming trace.
I've a feeling this is leading somewhere.
First time in a long while I come across someone who has it in spades, talent and the looks to go with it.
Fiona.
Well, what she doesn't have, I don't know whether it's ambition or confidence or what, but I can't tempt her back on that stage for love nor money.
Might be lack of confidence, yeah. She might think she's not up to it.
Well, she should allow me to be the judge of that.
Oh, happen she's just plain scared.
Scared? What's there to be scared about?
Everything. Getting up on stage and performing. I mean, I'd be scared.
Well, she got up to the night, up like a shot.
Yeah, when she'd had a few drinks.
Well.
According to you. And I mean, she's never done this kind of thing before, has she? She's had no training. Come on, Alec, of course she's scared.
What are you saying? I've got to get her drunk every time?
Oh, but... Well, couldn't you get somebody to give her some lessons?
What, you mean like a bit of coaching?
Yeah, somebody who's had the experience and can pass it on. But what do I know? Why am I telling you what to do?
Yes, well, I realise you know nothing, of course. But you do provide a very excellent sounding board, Deirdre.
Oh, good.
Morning.
Oh, hello, Fred.
Morning.
Now, have you got an inner sanctum, somewhere where we might retire and have a private word or three?
Well, with a back room, yes.
Well, do you mind?
Oh, yes, right. You'll be all right, will you, Deirdre?
Yeah?
Can I get you coffee?
Only if it's in a proper cup.
2 coffees in proper cups, Deirdre.
Right, that's the flowers done.
Been done twice as fast if you hadn't been canoodling with your boyfriend.
Canoodling?
Well, there's no use denying it. I saw you out on that pavement.
Mother, nobody canoodles nowadays. Besides which, Bill Webster is not my boyfriend.
You could have fooled me. Out with him last night till all hours, after him again this morning before your breakfast had time to go down.
We're just friends, Mother, just friends.
There's no such thing between men and women. Not unless one of you's what they call gay. And I very much doubt that.
So you and Mr. Sugden can't just be friends, can you not, Mother?
Me and Percy, it's all we can be, because he can't do out else. And I hope you're not putting yourselves in our category.
Well, perhaps not, but all I'm saying is me and Bill are just friends. Now, you think what you like.
I intend to.
So what is this? Are you collecting for something? Only I do prefer to give privately where charity's concerned.
Don't panic. I'm not asking for money. In fact, I'm not asking for anything. I'm here to offer you something.
Oh, what?
Some weeks ago now, a brother was taken from us. Tommy Mook. I don't know whether you knew him.
Can't say I had the pleasure.
You'll not now. He's dead and buried, is Tommy. Which has created an imbalance in the rectangle, or as some people might say, a vacancy.
I see.
Now, we had a meeting last night, as a result of which I am empowered to offer you membership of the square. The solemn right to enter the rectangle and join those of us already within. Now, what do you say to that?
I say you must be desperate. I thought they were fighting to join.
Yes, well, but they're not all suitable, are they? Whereas you're a businessman, well known in the town and any road. It's more a question of what we might call spiritual qualities.
Whether your face fits.
Exactly. So what do you say? Will you accept his invitation?
I don't know.
Well, there's lots of jump at it.
Yes, but I don't know whether I'm one of them, Fred.
And it's cheaper than the golf club.
It's not the cost.
What is it then?
Well, for one thing, and I don't mean to be offensive here, Fred, but all this rigmarole and ceremonials and that, I couldn't be doing me any of that. You know, first meeting I'd come to, I'd crack out laughing and be suspended for life.
You get used to it.
Well, I'd rather not have to. As I say, I'm flattered and honoured, but I'm saying no, Fred.
Said they were in a cupboard. Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be inside at dinner time. Neither are you.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, because we're collecting books from Mr. Barlow.
Who are you writing to?
It's none of your business.
Is it your girlfriend?
No.
Bet it is, else why won't you tell us?
It's my dad, if you must know.
You're writing to your dad? Why? Don't you live with him?
Don't think he does. He's away working in Saudi.
Is it? Honest?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get those books. Have you been there?
Nah. But I might be going in Christmas.
Come on. Yeah, okay.
Here. Yes. You know when that girl comes out of prison? Yeah. You know, that Trisha's husband?
Aye. Yeah,
well, suppose he wants to take up with his wife and son again. I mean, it's so natural a man would want his family.
Vera, he's not natural. Don't forget, I've met him.
Yeah, but what if he wants to start fresh, you know, somewhere else? We'll never see him again. There you are. So I'm on Brown.
Thanks, Vera. Cheers.
220, please.
320 for cash.
Oh, you're a kind man. Thank you very much.
Listen, I had that Fred Elliott round today. I want to join the square dealers.
You're joking.
Well, I thought you were, but no, it was serious. Anyway, I said no.
No?
Well, I couldn't afford it.
What is it, the subscriptions? Is it the...
No. I mean, I couldn't afford my brother square dealers coming around wanting reductions and free holidays. I'd be out of business in 6 months.
No, there is that, boss.
So I will not be taking the Pythagorean oath after all.
Right.
Excuse me, I don't want to interrupt your lunch.
Oh, you're not
but...
doing
no,
that.
join us. No, I won't do that. But I just wondered, is Rita in the shop this afternoon?
She's over there now.
All right, well, I'll pop in later. You haven't heard from Fred Elliott today, have you, Dad?
No, what about?
Well, apparently they're electing new members to that Boy Scout troop he runs, the Grand Order of Ancient Twisters, or whatever it is.
The square dealers,
yeah, that's the one. Anyway, he asked me would I like to join, but I said no. So, have you not...
heard anything? No.
Oh, well, my place is still going begging.
Did you hear that?
Of course I heard it.
They've asked him, Alec Gilroy. Why?
I don't know why.
But I shall... I don't know what I shall do. Well, I shall phone Norris to find out what's going on.
Well, he's not going to tell you.
No. I won't phone him. I shall do nothing. Alex said he's declined the offer, yes?
Yes.
So it's still open, isn't it?
Yeah. Mind you, she did say that Carl hadn't got her address, didn't she?
No, how can he have it? She's moved twice while he's been inside.
Yeah, I'm not worrying over now.
He's a grand fella, Bill Webster. I've always thought that. I remember telling you...
Mother, please.
When he fixed that shelf for us.
Will you stop going on about Bill Webster? I am not going out with him. He is not my boyfriend. In fact, last night... Do you really want to know?
What?
Well, Bill only came with me to see that I was all right, because in fact I was meeting somebody else.
What somebody else?
His name is Simon. He's a dentist, and if you want to know the full story, I met him through the personal column of the Weatherfield Gazette.
You put in an advert?
No, he put in an advert and I replied to it. And there's no embarrassment in that, because that's how people meet these days. So will you please stop going on about Bill?
Well, I'm speechless.
Really? You'll have me wishing I'd done it years ago.
Could I possibly have a word with your manageress?
Fee?
Business all right, is it?
Suppose it'll have to be. Not going nowhere else, am I?
What?
Well, now, this booking, this booking I've managed to get for you.
Without me knowing anything about it, yeah?
Well, I don't think I made it quite clear what I intended. I mean, naturally, I wouldn't expect you to go on a stage without proper backing and support. No, we'll get proper backing tapes done, and more important, some professional coaching.
Really? And who's going to pay for all this?
Well, I am, of course.
You're not having me on, are you?
Look, I'm on my way at this very moment to engage the services of Mrs. Rita Sullivan as your personal and private voice coach.
A local newsagent? Is that your idea of professional help?
Mrs. Sullivan has been a cabaret artist par excellence for many, many years, held in the very highest regard. Can't think of anyone more suitable. Unless, of course, you've got any objections.
No.
In that case, I shall go and make the necessary arrangements forthwith.
Thought you weren't going to let him talk you into it.
Oh, come on, he just talked himself into it. Professional voice coach, backing tapes, and he's paying for it all. Could be harm in that, eh?
Rita Sullivan?
Oh, no, she's a proper singer. She's told me before while I've been doing her hair.
There we are, then. Thank you. Ta-da. Can I have a stamp?
Yeah, first or second?
First.
Rita.
Hello, Alec. I hear you were asking after me.
Yes. Now, you remember I was telling you about Fiona, what a belting singer I think she'd make if only she'd give herself a chance?
Yes?
Yeah, well, I've been applying my mind to the problem, and what I think it is, I think she lacks the confidence.
Does she?
Yeah, the way I see it, what she needs is a bit of coaching.
Stop right there. The way I see it, it's a free country, and if Fiona doesn't want to sing, she doesn't have to sing. So don't ask me to try and talk her into it.
But it's for the girl's own good.
Is it? Do you know she's in the prime of her life, and you want her to have to sit around smoky clubs, waiting her turn to entertain a load of drunken fellas?
Listen, she won't be doing the clubs for long. It'll be cruises, Blackpool summer seasons, Las Vegas.
Oh, come on, Alec. If she's that good, what's she doing needing my help? No, I'm sorry, Alec. There it is.
Which means anyone not in Act 3 can go.
Am I in Act 3? I don't know.
Don't go if you are in Act 3, all right? And if you're not sure, come and see me.
I bet it's not like this at the Royal Shakespeare.
I bet they don't have paper rounds.
When you finish, can I have a word with you? I just want to check I've got all the right dates for this.
Yes, of course.
So we can go if we're in Act 3, can we, sir?
No.
Evening, Jack.
Red.
I'll have my usual tincture, if you please.
Gather you're getting round to choosing your new member.
Lips are sealed, Jack. More than my reputation's worth than to speak of such things in public.
Could still be interested, you know.
Oh, hello. Want a pint?
I'll have a whiskey if you don't mind.
Oh. Scotch, Mr. Cole.
Right.
Hello, love.
Hi, love. How are you?
Oh, not so bad. Can I have a vodka and tonic?
Yeah.
Hello, love. Can I get you a drink?
No, I just saw you popping in. Look, has Alec had a word with you about giving me some coaching?
Well, yes, he has.
Only I'd be ever so grateful. I've never done anything like this before. And, well, to be honest, I need someone there to tell me what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong.
But do you want to do it at all?
Well, I didn't think so at first.
I mean, it's not just Alec talking you into it, because he can be very persuasive.
Yeah, and I can be very stubborn. No, I genuinely want to do it, and I genuinely want you to help.
So, Gilroy's turned us down, has it?
Said he didn't think you were the type.
I think you must have handled it wrong.
Oh, well, I'll get you to do it next time then, shall I?
Well, why else would he turn us down? I'd have thought it was right up his street.
Said he didn't fancy the settlement. What's it matter? Why? He's had his chance and we're not giving him another. I say he's not having another.
It's me mum.
So, see?
Oh, yeah, I forgot you two knew each other once, didn't you?
All I've come to say is, I don't like it when you feel you can't go visiting Steve because of all the wrangling that's going on between us.
Mm-hmm. So what do you propose to do about it then?
I'm proposing that we leave all that to our solicitors and we don't even mention it in front of Steve. I mean, we're both grown up, aren't we? Surely we can manage that.
I see, so we just, well, pretend. Hmm?
Well, not pretend.
Come on, Dad. Well, what in the name of God else do you call it?
Call it what you like. I'm just trying to make it so what's going on between us doesn't stop you visiting your son.
I see. What's going on between us?
I shouldn't have come, should I?
No, you see, the thing is, you make it sound like it's an act of God Almighty, something you've no control over at all.
Forget it.
No, wait a minute, Elizabeth. Just howl your horses. Now, everything was fine here, OK? The divorce was settled. Everything was on course until you decided to get greedy. Till you decided you wanted half of what little money my mother had left me. Not content with that. You wanted half of everything I earned for the rest of my life.
I want what's due to me. Anyway, I'm not going to argue.
Yes, well, I hate to have to tell you, but you started this. Nobody else did. You did.
Bye, Andy.
See you, Mum.
Oh, well, that's fine. You go back to your clever solicitor, eh? Because you don't give a damn about Stephen. You just want to see me in the gutter. Well, what about the cut of that, eh? Eh?
Look, just leave it.
Oh, come on, Andrew. Listen, your mother walked out of this marriage with at least half as much as what I'm left with, eh? And she's quite capable of earning a living just the same as me. In fact, probably a damn sight easier. Now, do you mind telling me why I have to support her for the rest of my life, eh? Come on.
I really don't know, Dad. Look, do you want your tea or what?
I know I more or less bullied you into this. And we are supposed to be against bullying, aren't we? Particularly from the head teacher. Now, tell me honestly, is this play going to be too much for you?
I'll survive.
Nothing changed at home?
Well, I'm hoping it won't. I've Kelly Thompson, I told you, didn't I?
Yes.
Well, she's living in, helping me look after Daniel.
No word from his mother?
No.
Would you like a sherry? I usually have one about this time.
Oh, thank you.
I have every sympathy. I really have. I'm in similar circumstances. Oh, no baby to worry about, of course. I have that to be grateful for. But I am also on my own. My husband has left me and gone off to live with another woman.
Oh. Sorry.
After 20 years. 20 years. When you thought you might have got over the worst. Be in clearer waters. But no, he just upped and left.
Okay. Have you thought about taking some time off?
And sitting at home feeling sorry for myself? Oh no, I'd rather be here. Playing God and trying to forget I had any other kind of life at all. I'm sorry. I really shouldn't trick senior members of staff into staying late so that I've got somebody to blurt all this out to, should I?
When did it all happen?
5 nights ago.
Oh, so he might still come back.
No.
You know, it's not even mentioned it. I thought he'd start on again. Why didn't you tell me he was in Strange Ways? Can we go see him? But no. Not a word.
Well, Hamlet's a bit best.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Here we are then.
Ooh, I like this, being working on hand and foot.
I just wanted to say thank you, Bill, for being there, you know, last night, because, well, quite honestly, I wouldn't have gone else, because, well, then I wouldn't have met Simon and...
I'm glad you let Lucky.
Well, we do seem to have the same sense of humour, and that's very important, isn't it, in a relationship?
Well, it certainly helps.
I say relationship, we've only met once, but he has asked me out on Friday, and that's not a hint, because I think I'll be all right on my own this time.
So we'll reconvene at 8 and come up with a new candidate.
Yes, well, just so long as you don't go trying to foist your landlord friend onto us.
Only if you start pushing for weary Willie Wilton.
Derek? Well, I don't think he's the type.
I don't think either of them is. Rita, love, how are you?
Good night, friend.
Evening, gentlemen. Evening. Ah, Rita, another one of them, eh?
Go on then.
All right, large Irish Jack and same again for Rita, if you would.
Tell me, are you still saying no to the square deals?
Oh, I am, yes. Why? Do you fancy your chances?
No, I was just thinking, you know.
So, I'm going to have to look for somebody else now. I'm at a coach Fiona. It's a pity because there's nobody could have done it as well as you.
I bet you say that to all the has-beens.
No. I mean, she has that warmth and womanliness that you had when you first started.
Yes,
Oh,
375
thank you.
plus. Thank you.
Well, it sounds like a good thing that I've already told her I'll do it.
You have?
Yeah, she were in earlier. I mean, she came up thanking me. I hadn't the heart to tell her I'd already turned job down.
Oh, bless you, Rita, bless you. You'll not regret it. I mean, the minute she opens her mouth...
I gather that you're paying for the backing tapes.
Yes.
Do I get paid as well?
Oh, handsomely, yes, in the finest currency there is. Pleasure and satisfaction of seeing a young person achieve their ambition.
I must be balmy.
So I went round there tonight because I am not having him blaming me for everything.
What are you having?
Oh, a glass of red, please.
White and a red, please, Jack.
Coming up, girls.
Anyway, we're a complete waste of time. Every word I say just throws back in my face.
Let that be a lesson to you.
What, not to have any parents? Well, I don't see how that can help.
No. Don't put yourself in a position where a woman can have half of everything you own, all right? Half of everything's in your wallet. Every poxy piece of furniture you've scraped together. Oh, aye. And don't forget, everything you earn for the rest of your life, eh?
Well, I don't really think it's like that.
Oh, don't you? Well, she might as well cut my arm off when she's about it, let me tell you.
Look, Dad, once you're divorced, all that'll stop.
Oh, really? You reckon, do you?
Well,
I'm sorry to disappoint you, son. You don't know your mother, at least not half as well as I do. Believe you me, she won't rest till she sees me in the gutter. I'll tell you one thing, Andrew, and I'll tell you no more. That is not going to happen.
where are you going?
Never you mind.
Dad?
Anyway, I best get going. I've got a stack of paperwork at home waiting for me.
Oh, don't you want another one?
No. All right. Look, you make sure you have a good time with Simon on Friday. Yeah?
Oh, I will. He says he's taking me to this restaurant and it's the best in Lancashire.
Yeah, you were saying earlier.
Okay. Ah, well, I caught you.
No, we just caught me going out, Jim.
Okay, well, just hold your horses, because she's here as well, so I can tell you both at the same time. Excuse me. Excuse me.
What?
Right, Willie. This ex-wife of mine here wants half of everything, okay? Half. So as from tomorrow, I won't be lifting a finger. In fact, I'll be staying in bed. Unfortunately, this means the end of our partnership, and I am very sorry about that, William, but then you know who to blame, don't you? So you can go back to your solicitor and you can tell him from me that you will be collecting precisely half of nothing, and I'll be collecting the other half. Is that good enough for you? Are you happy now? Dead on.
Dream consultancy might seem a strange career diversion for our resident Belgian mastermind, but much is revealed at 7:05, Agatha Christie's Poirot. Could explosives taken from an airfield be linked to a robbery? A notion for Merton to wrestle with next in Heartbeat.